Good Sunday morning, folks. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for joining us this Sunday morning. First up on the show, we are talking to Belinda Reyes. You are the UTRGV Assistant VP for Community Programs and Operations.
Yes.
And we are talking to Francisco Partida. You are Special Projects Manager for the City of Brownsville. Now, we are specifically talking about this Green Power car competition. Now, it's part of Hestec, so can you guys tell me a little bit about what Hestec is?
Sure. Well, Hestec stands for Hispanic Engineering, Science, and Technology. It was a program that started with our legacy institution, UT Pan American, almost 17 years ago. And the goal of Hestec was a way to reach out to our community, to our children, parents, to engage them in activities of careers, going to college, and just getting to know the university and the feel of the aspirations of coming to a university. The primary focus was to focus on science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM careers, and the importance of more of a diverse group of students going into those fields.
Wow. And have you seen that kind of group of jobs and kind of career fields, and again, just education programs kind of just grown in the years that this has been around?
I have. Actually, I'm one of the fortunate ones to have helped start Hestec with a group that, you know, under the leadership that was there at the time. And so I've seen it grow immensely. And so at the time, there wasn't a lot of, you would hear about STEM and robotics and those type of things. And so I think Hestec was one of the avenues to be able to, you know, bring that to schools in the Rio Grande Valley. Certainly other groups were doing such activities, but definitely, and through that's helped in expansion. Our college enrollments grew in the sciences and the engineering and all those other fields. As a university, we became known for more of what we could offer students in terms of STEM careers.
Wow, that's amazing. And I know STEM careers and STEM in general, just education, is kind of intimidating, and you know, in the years past it was seen as like a male dominated kind of career field. Now I know women, now there's a bigger push to get women involved and get men, just to get, you know, equal opportunity. Have you seen it grow that more women are now interested in these STEM education?
Most definitely. I've seen it in our College of Engineering, even down to faculty. There's more mentors that are faculty and you know, women there that are doing really phenomenal work. So Latina Day during Hestec obviously is a powerful day that brings in young women and their mothers. So definitely in all aspects of STEM, you know, even our medical school now is seeing a big majority of those being women.
Definitely, and it's great to see, you know, UTRGV kind of being recognized, like you had mentioned, for what the school could offer and what it could bring to people, and attract people from all over the country to come, and even the world, to kind of come and enroll here.
Oh, definitely, yes, we're making waves.
Definitely, that's fantastic. Now tell me a little bit about this car competition.
Okay, sure. So Hestec, we try to do different outreach programs, and a couple years ago we met up with our partner Region 1 Gear Up program, and they introduced us to GreenPowerUSA. They're based out of Huntsville, Alabama. And so we've had conversations over the course of 2 years now, trying to see, can we do something like that here in the Valley? And so we were really excited about it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. You have kids driving up to 30 miles an hour in these electric cars.
Oh, wow.
So that was my hesitancy, but I mean, just the excitement and seeing what this group has done in other parts of the country, and what I thought we could do as an institution to bring that to the Valley was just something like, okay, it's a no-brainer, we have to try this. So we're really excited to partner with them. They have a really great record of safety and you know, the work that they're doing in other parts of the country, like Idaho and California, Alabama itself. So. And it's the first in Texas, actually.
Wow.
So proud that UTRGV is able to bring that not only to this region, but to Texas in terms of working with Green Power.
Definitely. Now, Green Power, now I guess what is going to go into this competition?
Okay.
As far as, is it students that are kind of getting in teams, or how does that work?
Sure. So we have 32 teams who have registered to compete. 6 are college level. Then those are brought on by our Gear Up partner, through Region 1. Then 10 high schools across the Valley, from Brownsville all the way through Laredo, and then 16 middle schools, again, Brownsville to the other end of the Valley. And so the teams have come together, and you know, the competition does require a commitment, financial commitment from the school districts. But then from there, once that commitment is made, they purchase the kits. We provided a training back in September. About 40 teachers were on the UT Brownsville campus for a 2-day training. GreenPower came down, Sports Car Club of America came down. And so they went over from building the models to safety to actually driving the cars. So you had teachers who were having a blast over the weekend driving these cars. And it's basically providing that curriculum that they can take back to the classroom. And so it's building their teams of 10, but it goes beyond that, because if you have a mechanics class or you have engineering class, you can involve the whole class. I mean, 100 kids could be involved in this project. But for the competition itself, 10 will be selected by their schools to actually compete during the race. And it's a race based on time and distance, so it's not necessarily who's going to beat who to get where. Yeah, so.
Wow, exciting.
Yeah.
Now, Francisco, tell us how you all got involved in this.
Well, we're the City of Brownsville, Department of Aviation, the Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport.
Okay.
And we are very happy, very excited to be the venue that will host the first electric car competition in Texas.
Wow.
So to be able to have that community involvement, the partnership with UTRGV that we're trying to boost and continue to partner with the UTRGV in many ways. And inspire the young kids and all the way from middle schools to high school to college level in those STEM fields. It is really exciting. Mr. Walker, the airport director, couldn't be here today, but he wanted me to represent and convey that message that we are very, very excited to partner with UTRGV and bring this event to the community.
Well, that's exciting. So is this open, so when is it going to be held, and then is it open to the public to come and watch and be spectators to
Definitely. As Francisco said, we're very proud to partner with them. They've been open from the beginning to any of our requests, so the city as well. We've got some sponsors from the community, Tipton Ford and HEB, that have really stepped up to the plate to help us out. The event is April 6th, and that is a public viewing that starts at 4:30 at the Brownsville Airport again. We're going to put up signage to help direct people. The event is free, so we do invite parents. Definitely come out and support your kids and aunts, uncles, everybody. The public viewing will last till about 6:30, and then on Saturday we have a race day. So we open with 11:30 ceremonies. And then we have 3 races that will go on throughout the day, and an awards ceremony about 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
And are these, I guess, students from middle school to high school to college the ones driving these?
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that's Belinda is a little worried.
Yeah, of
for
course.
the middle schoolers
Of
driving
course,
up to
driving
30
cars
miles
already.
per hour.
Yes, of course.
But it's very safe. It's a very safe environment.
Right.
And during the workshop in September, I mean, I got to see the kits, the materials that are being used. It's very safe, and I mean, I think it's going to be very inspiring and very fun for everyone.
Perfect. Well, it sounds great, definitely. Well, thank you all so much for coming on the show this morning. I really appreciate it. Sounds like going to be a really exciting event. I know, fingers crossed, everybody's out there, have their helmets on, and they're all safe.
Yeah, pray for good weather,
Of
too.
course, yes, of course. We'll have to talk to Matt about that.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, when we come back, we're going to be talking about a free event, the RGV Youth Preparedness, that's going to be aimed at children and the youth of the RGV. We will be right back.